Hey guys, Mustang here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we're going to jump into the legendary FRIEZA event now once again here to do the Dragon Ball Seekers mission. So we're going to try out what is basically a DB Saga team. I'm using a friend Bulma because she has a Dragon Ball Seekers leader skill, just because realistically with this team, with some of the options that we have, there's a few DB Saga characters that we would have maybe used, like Android 8, Jackie Chan and stuff like that. They're not on Dragon Ball Seekers, so they obviously can't be used for this mission in particular. So we're running a friend Bulma so that we can have a Bulma in slot 1 on both rotations. And we've actually started with a Bulma on each rotation already, so we don't have to worry about fixing starting rotations, which is good. It also means we get to have, like, we've got the Yamcha floating for some support, but he only gets his full passive active if he has a Peppy Gal's ally on the rotation. Which, of course, he now always will, because we will have a Bulma on both rotations, right? So we should be fine. The AGL, Bulma, and Goku, I thought it'd be interesting to try them out, because they do have an Easy A, but their Easy A was quite a while ago. But they get their full passive active on this team, because we have the we have all the allies. Oh, it's on auto because because we've already completed it once. Great. Well, if the Pilaf trio are able to dodge in slot 1, we should be fine. That's typical that we just beat... Oh, well, they just take double-digit damage anyway. Yeah, because we just beat the stage for the first time and are now jumping back in. It's, of course, now autoable. So it was on auto. But yeah, Pilaf gang taking double-digit damage. Then they get the seal, get the additional super. They're just going to take out Frieza all by themselves. Nice. Well, there you go. Pilaf gang for the win, minus 79%. We need one more world tournament and then we can get the get them fully built up to rainbow. That's if no, my luck, the next world tournament I will get stuck with one of the crazy tryhards in my local. The one thing I've just thought is the fact that we do have the we do have this guy that does an AoE, which is not ideal. Maybe I'll do this. Just because if he does, as long as he does an AoE in slot 1, these guys will get to super first. Otherwise, it could be a little bit scary. As long as he does an Easy A straight away. Easy A, super, which he did, of course. 34k. I mean, let's be fair. This guy doesn't hit that hard. Actually, in fact, I think I've still got the FRIEZA event thing up here. Yeah, the AoE does... Oh, it's like 225k. So, as long as a unit basically has like 250k defense at the start of turn, they're not taking damage from his AoE anyway. Please don't call Gods put Ding in him. Oh god, imagine if Brigger was in the same local as me. Our boy here that regularly aims for the top 100. That's not something I want to be involved in. But yeah, we got the new LR... Kid Goku, Krillin, and Bulma on the team. Known by the community as the LR One Piece because they have the pirate art on their LR. But yeah, by also having a Bulma on both rotations, it means we have the Bulma support active. Like, we basically have double Bulma support active all the time, which is kind of crazy. We also have a lot of orb changing on this team, which is both good and bad because we want to be able to get 7 orbs as much as possible with a lot of the characters, right? See, Kid Goku, yeah, typical. Kid Goku misses out. But, I mean, on this rotation, the other 2 units on the rotation don't necessarily need that extra damage reduction, and Kid Goku himself has type advantage, so... But yeah, the Legendary FRIEZA event is just one of those things. I don't know if I would... I mentioned it at the end of, like, the Pure Saiyans video. I don't know if I would necessarily even call this, like, end game content anymore. Because even Golden Frieza at the end, his super attack only does, like, just over 1 million damage. So I feel like it's one of those events where if your account is at the level where you still really struggle with, like, the hardest red zone bosses and stuff like that, I feel like you still potentially would be able to do this event, right? It's not on that same kind of level. Which is nice, you know. We talked about this when the FRIEZA event first came out on JP. It's like not every single event that comes out in the game has to be the new hardest event, right? Sometimes it's fun to have events like this. So it's not long. because especially if you're using a very powerful team, like the first few stages you can get through very quickly. But having these slightly longer events where you can try out some different teams that you wouldn't necessarily use against the top tier bosses, you get to see a bunch of their transformations and stuff. So like it's just a kind of like a fun team to use basically. And there'll be a bunch of different teams that you'll be able to do that with. I'm going to use the Heroes team at some point as well, just because it's me, of course I am. So I'll do that. Do this. I mean, these guys, of course, have type advantage, so they should be fine. I mean, it's kind of funny that the AGL, Bulma and Goku are still able to hold their... I mean, they're getting double Bulma support every turn. We got the Yamcha support here as well. So, I mean, they're in a decent spot. There's a couple of units on the team that maybe it would be very bad for them, of course, to take a super. But 7.2 mil for these guys here. I don't know how much they would take for... Well, we're going to find out. Because they got type advantage, but... Yeah, 93k. I mean, considering how little damage we've taken so far, it's not bad. Yeah, exactly, Nightwing. It's nice to get to use weaker teams every once in a while. Because, like, you know, if you take your best team that you use to beat all red zone stages and stuff into this event, you will absolutely just destroy this stage. But... obviously, that's not the... not the point. You don't have to do that. I mean, we're able to get a lot of the typing orbs that we want here. So, I mean, yeah, this team's actually crushing it. I mean, considering we got like half the team is like free-to-play characters. In fact, we got Path to Power Kid Goku and LR Bulma. Everybody else is a free-to-play unit. So... I mean, obviously some of them are, you know, like the Pilaf Gang are a World Tournament character. The Bulma and Goku are a Super Battle Road character. And you have to do ESBR to get the medals for their Easy A. But, I mean, Super Battle Road isn't what it used to be in terms of difficulty, right? Like, you get 8 items to use. So, like, this team, I mean, obviously if you don't have LR Bulma, we're using a friend one as well anyway, which you could definitely do. A dodge from the Pilaf Gang. So I mean, this is a team that is like relatively easy to recreate. If you're missing any of the units in particular, like Bulma could be used as the leader if you don't have Path to Power Kid Goku. You'll just have the slightly lower leader skill. Which, remember, you know, Bulma only has a 150 lead, so we're doing as well as we're doing so far without... we're not running like double 200% leaders or anything. Now, this would be a bit scary for Kid Goku if he takes the super. Same for the Bulma and Goku, to be fair. I think I need to... I probably need to do this, right? I need to make sure that you get your 7 orbs. So we'll do that. Because then everyone gets a little bit of extra damage reduction. And then... I'm just going to do that. And then do that. Yeah, Pilaf Gang is a World Tournament LR. So that's the other thing, I guess. If you're someone who never plays the World Tournament, then obviously you're not going to have them. But you only have to finish, I think it's top 150 in your local bracket to get 1 copy of them. And they've been available for, I think, is it 3 World Tournaments now? So... yeah, exactly. The challenge runs, when we do our viewer challenge run streams, or when we do our big World Tournament weekend subathon things, and we do viewer races, Legendary FRIEZA event, we spin the wheel and get random category teams. And some of the times we just end up dying repeatedly because some of these category teams are just too weak. But this is the kind of event where you could spin the wheel and get... I always use Other World Warriors as a go-to, but it got a lot of buffs recently. But you could get a terrible category and still potentially be able to make it through, depending on how the run goes. But, I mean, you can see here, the Kid Goku, normally, against difficult bosses, like, he's in a position now, age-wise, where big super attacks are going to do a lot of damage to him. But, you know, he's able to hang in there against this event, at least. So, not bad at all. In fact, we should be able to use the Bulma active skill on the next turn. Because annoyingly, if I floated off that bomber, I should really be floating off the other one as well. But... So maybe I just don't use it. Although, because yeah, I mean, I don't really get any benefit out of using it other than giving these guys a buff. But I mean, they should kill him anyway, so. Yeah, so we won't use it straight away. Yo, Prof, how's it going? Yeah, reset your Petan. Remember to check if your Petan battles are over and done with. Yeah, the Ginyu Force one, it'd be interesting to try with the free-to-play Ginyu Force and then use like an AGL Ginyu friend and see how well that run would go. Because yeah, then it can just be done like fully free-to-play, which I imagine it probably can. Yeah, Pilaf Gang should be okay here. Yeah, there you go. So now Bulma will probably get the finish. I guess it depends on crits, because yeah, Yamcha, well, he's putting the work in. Double super. If he gets a crit, he finishes him off. Oh, that's a shame. But then, yeah, Bulma will get the finish. We got 7 orbs anyway, so she'd get a guaranteed additional super after this, regardless of hidden potential. So, alright, so now we are at Golden Frieza. So we're at the very end here. I can't remember, what is it these guys' active skill actually does? Chance to dodge plus 30% and an action break. I mean, I guess we have type disadvantage here, so we should use it. And then I guess we just do this. Although we can't get 7 orbs for Goku. Maybe do this. I don't know. I feel like Golden Frieza's going to super attack like straight away. Imagine getting super attacked immediately on this turn after getting all the way to here. Oh, we still can't get 7 orbs in any way. Dokkan attack though? Nope. Alright, well. We'll see how this goes. Team Bardock. I mean, the free-to-play Team Bardock would probably work relatively well. Yes, let's go. That's the attack they needed to dodge. Alright, good stuff. 10 million for this LR Bulma and Goku. It's kind of funny that we were using them on the team. How much are they taking from a normal here? 69k. Alright. Not ideal, but, you know, he's already supered, so we know we're living here. And then on this next turn, we get the Bulma active skill. So, Kid Goku will do a decent bit of damage as well, because he's got type advantage. So, there you go. Not a bad run. Obviously, if the LR One Piece, if we hadn't dodged that super in slot 1, we probably would be dead. Because, you know, over 1 million damage super attack hitting with type advantage over them. That would have been very bad, but yeah, I think this is just going to be GG here, because we use this, change the whole field of orbs, get all of these, and it's the Dokkan attack as well. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, I did say before you could do both missions with the Ginyu Force team, but I wanted to do separate videos for each one just to show off like different team builds. I mean, technically I could still just do a DB Saga run even though the mission was already done, but I wanted to do separate videos for each mission, so... But yeah, Bulma, with the active skill turn, with the Dokkan attack as well. This will be a nice big hit here. Yep, 17 mil. Then we get a guaranteed additional. I mean, does she just kill him? No, not without the additional. That means the Pilaf gang is going to get the W. Let's go. The Pilaf gang taking out Golden Frieza. Let's go. Alright, well there you go. That is the DB Seekers. Well, Dragon Ball Seekers. I guess it is the same thing, right? Dragon Ball Seekers team taking out the Frieza event. I guess us another mission completed here. So yeah, like I say, you could do Ginyu Force and basically just do Dragon Ball Seekers and Namek Saga at the same time. But yeah, let's... I mean, funnily enough, we did it quicker than the Pure Saiyans one. Although we did watch a lot of like the active skill animations and stuff in the Pure Saiyans one. But there you go. So there's that mission done. Gives us a silver level 3 additional, and is it 3 crit as well? Yeah, 3 crit that can be added to a FRIEZA. I mean, I would say, I said it at the end of the Pure Saiyans video as well, but like, I would save these for potentially when we see what AGL LR full power FRIEZA's EZA is going to look like, because he could potentially be incredibly good with his EZA, and then giving him some of these really powerful equips will be obviously very nice. And so yeah, we have the last mission is Namek Saga. So there we go. That is going to be it for the video, guys. Let me know down below in the comment section what team you guys used to beat the Dragon Ball Seekers mission. Whether you used items or not, let me know the team build down below in the comments. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out all the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.